Hey guys,
Hey, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. Oh my goodness! And again, today I have a special guest. This is a really special guest. Anytime you hear special guests, just know it's one person that's on this channel. My husband!
let's
Just,
see.
um,
Hi, I'm her husband,
yeah.
the special guest.
Oh my goodness. So apparently this video is so unfiltered because we didn't even plan for it. We're looking so good. Just came out from taking our pictures for our 1 year anniversary, and I'm like, 1 year
I know,
anniversary.
right?
And I'm like, let's do a 1 year, how will I call it now? 1 year summary video. Like how 1 year
A
has been,
review.
a review.
If there was shaggy or if there was glory.
Like people will say 1 year is usually the hardest part of marriage. So like let's talk about it. Is it true from our own point of view, our own experience and stuff like that? So yeah, babe.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
How's 1 year been for you?
Let's go on the commercial break first.
uh
Welcome back from the commercial break. So where are we?
so yeah, how has 1 year been for you?
Quite frankly, and unfiltered.
Yeah.
One year has been an amazing. What are you looking at?
Your mic
Okay.
is on.
1 year has been a very, very remarkable and amazing journey for me with her. Um, we can't actually say if it was the hardest or the easiest because we still have a lot of years.
Oh, no, like, Abby?
But yes, the first year comes with its own challenges, yeah, because these are two different people. She's used 20 something years of her life to build who she was. And I've used a bit more than that to build the personality I am. So these two people coming together to become one, it don't take a lot of process. There's going to be a lot of cutting and joining. So yes,
Yeah.
it's been a very, I would not trade it for anything, right? It's been a very adventurous 1 year. But I would just say quickly, should I actually say some of the things what's helped me, right?
What helped you? Okay. Go ahead. Since I'm on filter, so we don't even know how
Yeah,
the
so
progress of this video should be.
for me, the major thing that kept us going.
I think I should say how my 1 year has been. Then we cannot say what has kept us going, right?
So I'll never finish my 1 year dinner.
Okay.
And then they say, don't show me shiggy.
Tell them.
Yes, so there are some new aspects about her that I figured out. You understand? There's some new character traits that even she didn't know she had, right? But some of them had to, they say love will blind you, but marriage will definitely open
No,
your eyes.
marriage is the eye opener. Love is blind.
Definitely.
Marriage is the eye opener.
Yeah. So it's been a lot, but the I think my own the bottom line is that we were through it, and the relationship was not the issue. We had to just figure out what it was and handle it.
Yeah. So for me, 1 year has been amazing. Ups and downs, left side and right side. Babe, should I tell them how you showed me shaky?
Who should this shaggy? Everybody knows between me and you who should show who shaggy.
Wow. Anyways, this 1 year has been amazing. Like you said, like we are two different people, coming together to now become one, as the Bible says. Like that journey of becoming one in this 1 year, you know, it's been the most amazing journey, and it hasn't been easy. Cause honestly, and sometimes I will have some kind of disagreements. I'm like, how can you not see this thing in this way, in this light? And it's like, obviously it's not, it's like this, oh yeah, so this thing is blue, it's like it's obviously red. And it's just so annoying because what, but yeah, like in all of that, I think um one thing I really appreciate is the fact that we would always come back, and then talk about these things. Yeah, like our communication. I feel like our communication has really like improved in the last 1 year. Like the way we communicate to ourselves.
You mean how I forbear you?
Yeah, the way we communicate to ourselves has really improved in the last 1 year. Um yeah, like the fact that getting into marriage, there's some part of me that how you think you know yourself, but then you're not coming to live with another person, and the person is not saying that okay, this is it about you, this is it about you. Like honestly, like I appreciate the fact that I know myself better because of marriage, right? I didn't know when people say that maybe during their period, for example, during a woman's circle, there's a certain time where you now start acting cranky and acting all of that. Like I used to say, I'm not one of those people. Like that shit doesn't happen to me. It's not me. I'm not one of those people. But coming into marriage, my husband told me that I noticed that when you are close to your period, you begin to act like this, and so I begin to like keep off. And then I just start to pay attention to myself. I'm like, oh my god, it's so true. Like it's so true. It happens to me. I'm not different after all.
Hmm.
Oh my goodness, that's just an example though. But then there are like other things that marriage has, other character traits that marriage has opened me up to. That I know that okay, I have to work on myself like this to be a
Exactly.
better person. Yes, and yeah, I think at the end of the day, it just goes to prove how um the relationship between Christ and the church, right? Like coming into Christ, you now begin to see all those bad character traits, or the part of you that God wants to like strip you off, and then you now begin to embrace.
Yes, everybody. That's my wife.
Yeah,
That's my wife.
and then you now begin
Yeah.
to embrace the life of Christ. You want to do better, just to be like Christ every single day. So I think yeah,
Mm,
that's one thing that 1 year has really taught me, the fact that you come into marriage just the way you are, but you cannot remain the way you are. Obviously,
mm.
like you have to
Put in the work. Yeah.
put in the work. Yes,
But the
a lot
important thing
of
is that while you're working, it's a lot of work, yeah. But while you're working, you are not seeing it as work, as it were. You are enjoying every process of it, yeah.
yeah,
Some of the toughest times, or most of the toughest disagreements we've had or misunderstandings, yeah, are usually the ones that we will laugh about when we're looking at the whole scenario again,
yeah.
right? But in the heat of the moment, there's no way we can find.
It's not funny.
So what me have discovered over time is, you can actually win an argument and lose a relationship. It's not a question of who is right or who is wrong. You understand? Because, like she said, we can be seeing something. I'm amazed how she's seeing it different, and I'm like, there's only one way to see this thing. It can only be like this, and she is like, no, this is the other route, and this is, in fact, this is the only way. I'm surprised you are not seeing like that. And there's this deception that steps in when you're like, I understand what you're saying, but you're not understanding me. That's a lie. But clearly, if you understand what the person is saying, right, you will see it from the person's angle, and then you understand why the person, I mean, is acting that way. So you're like, I mean, there's this concept of where you think maybe your version is superior to the other person's version. Your own concept of understanding you is when the person say yes, 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 you're right. So that's not understanding. So like I said earlier, you can actually win the argument and then lose the relationship. So at the end of the day, you are trying to prove a point. There is no trophy at the end of the day who won. As a matter of fact, many victories in relationship or in marriage result to two people lying on the bed facing two different directions. Like you won the argument, you made your point known, but at the end of the day, both of you are going to lie facing different
Yeah,
directions,
yeah,
right? So that's one of the things I've learned. So I really don't, as I am now, I really don't care who wins or who has better points, right? It's just okay, fine. We agree to disagree. I'll just come to the table. Okay, I might not understand it from where you're coming from, but I think your feelings are valid, and let's just flow with your feelings. Let's
yeah,
flow with how you see it. Eventually, things will play out, and then you might probably see it from an angle. And if you don't see it from an angle ever, that's all right. As a matter of fact, many of the things we have misunderstanding or about. If you give it 20 minutes, you can't remember what we are arguing about.
yeah. I've been meaning to remember.
Okay, no.
But
So
my husband doesn't remember.
so at the end of the day, I mean, why fight that much when I don't know your head?
Somebody has to remember.
So, you know what I'm doing is the accurate timekeeper. I told you that you know me, not me.
Oh
Seriously,
my
not me.
goodness.
If you are giving me digits, you're giving me business or whatever, like something productive, I will give you every single detail. But anything that is back and forth, this and that, you'll be surprised. But initially, I'm sure she didn't usually believe when I said, I can't remember what this thing that happened. Like, because you see how you tell this thing is how you say you cannot remember what just happened. You have to be the one to refresh my memory. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think it's coming back again. So that's just one of those things.
Yeah, that's very true. Thank God for 1 year. So, do you want to? Should we talk about what what can you say has changed about me over the period of months in this 1 year?
Well, what has changed about you?
Positively, oh.
Get negative changes now. One of the things I'm grateful to God about is your willingness and consistent effort to become a better version of yourself. And by becoming a better version of yourself, you're not really saying, okay, I want to be a better woman, but I want to be a better woman for this man under Christ, right? And that has been a very remarkable thing for me to watch, you know. But one of the major things that has changed about you is that you are more submissive than probably I would have expected in this short period of time, right? You came off with, you said unfiltered. Today used to be a very strong feminist. They agree. So she be
Well,
feminist.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
actually a feminist.
Okay, now you're beginning to redefine feminism in the
Yeah,
proper sense. Yeah.
yeah,
But
yeah.
that time, it was. Do you want to get her to raise her voice and be very, very emotional and very, very just
Let's
say
say an
there's this
extremist.
guy and this lady that there was this issue between this guy and lady. When you say that guy is wrong, why would the guy you want to hear
I
the
don't want to
story?
hear it.
You get that? So and the concept of when I be like, babe, can we do this? Or not even can because I don't used to do can we. I'll be like, okay, babe, do this, do that. And no matter how polite it comes, be like, are you trying to show me you're going to be controlling? She doesn't say that out, yeah. But that expression like this sound domineering. It's just like want to make me like your demand or whatever. No. But right now, she doesn't really give two cares, about all of those. She's such a sweetheart right now,
Yeah,
That now she wants to be a girly. And now I'm wondering if I really want her to be girly because
yeah.
after when she was all macho, there are little things she coming. She was zero drama that time because she was coming with man's energy. Yes, ma'am. But now that she's becoming more girly, she wants to do some girly stuff. She wants to be girly. Another type of girl maths. Oh, right now she's
Yeah. I feel like I should just talk about that, like this part, just to balance it up, Yeah, it does me feel like that should be like another separate YouTube video, because somehow I came in with like a lot of expectations, a lot of, should I call them baggage? Yeah, a lot of baggage in my mind, like, a man wants to show you that, yeah, he's the man of the house, whatever. I'm not even going to let that happen to me.
nah, through patience.
And so, like,
You run the
simple
race that
things
was set
as
before me.
okay, babe, where are you? Look at the time. I'm like, why is he asking me where am I? Look at the time. I mean, I'm an adult. I can see the time. I can take care of myself. Like, don't come and police me. Don't come and you know when we had this conversation and you're like, it's not like you're trying to police me. It's just like you feel like it's your responsibility. Like you're actually worried. Like so like when I would not read it as worry. You know, before, not now. I wouldn't read it as worry, right? I see it as like you're trying to like, why will you be asking me? Yeah, and I think it comes from the fact that I mean, all my life at home, I've always been inside. 6 o'clock is the curfew. You have to be in the house. There's like all those things. Growing up, it just felt like like I was living in a, let me not say a cage, but like but it just felt like a lot, like I was just busted up, and then I'm coming again into marriage, and you're asking me, are you? And you say time, that kind of thing. Like I'm trying to, are you? In my mind, I'm not reliving where I think I'm coming from. I'll just be like, no, I'm not gonna let this happen to me. Not under my watch.
And the funny thing is that in other people's relationship, right, it's usually the other way around. When the guy is like, "Don't ask me where I am. Don't call me and tell me where you are." And doesn't want it. No, this one. This
Oh
guy.
my goodness.
But it's, I mean, that was who she used to be, and it's
Yeah.
not as if it was bad as at that time, oh, right? It's not as if it was toxic as it were, because the expression would look like
Sorry.
the expression would look like if, oh, she was such a toxic person, or she has always been a cutie, a sweetheart, right? But it just that more, but that took a lot of work and
Yeah.
patience, so because you have to reassure her and continuously give her that assurance. And see, I'm not trying to control you. I don't know what you want to say in your comment section, because a lot of people will be like, "No, you're the man of the house. Please leave my home. Leave me. I enjoy what
I
I
am the
have."
man of the house.
Is that, as I do not put as an Igbo man, your wife, you're supposed to give. No, 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 we don't do that here. Yeah, you understand? I respect her. I respect her opinions, and I respect her journey. It's my job to cheer her on anything she wants to do.
Yeah.
I mean, the best she can be for me is a support system, and I have to be the same. I can only mirror what I want her to look like for me, right? So I always have to reassure her that, see, this is not me trying to be controlling. And yes, I did have, and I still do have, authoritative sound. So once you
Yeah.
hear me speak, but it's more or less like I'm commanding, but I'm not.
Yeah.
You understand? So that's one of the things
I
that
think
has
that's
changed about
another
me.
thing. Like for me, that's one thing that I had to like learn. I'm still learning about you, honestly, because Samson has a very like he has a very strong tone, a very strong tone that he just be like, okay, take this thing to this place. Be like, why did you say take this to this place like that? There's a way somebody can say, take this thing
And the
here,
way I'm going to my
and
head
it's
is,
not
sweetheart, the love of my life. I don't think this thing is good
so.
here. Please, if I may request that
You
you
hungry?
humbly move this thing to this other side. I am
But
asking you to move it because
in
I
my
trust
mind,
your
I'm hearing
judgment.
take this thing from here to this place. I don't want to hear what you have to think about it. I don't want
But
to
don't
even
think,
know
why
I
you
don't think about
think?
it.
Oh my God.
Because of his tone. And for me, I would think that's one thing I really appreciate about you now. Like I've said it over and over again, and you are actually trying. You're trying to like speak in the language that me I would
Yes, which is a
understand.
lot of questions.
Yes, because there are times when you even say some things and in your mind you already feel like should be interpreting it somebody just be like I don't mean it like this though. I mean that you should just carry
The Bible
this
says,
thing.
follow peace with all men. It's wisdom.
I don't be like this, why you like this?
No, before I go, sometimes I will just say some certain things, and before I walk out, I'll be like, no, no, go back, go back. Because even
Oh
if she's
my
offended about
god.
something, she might not tell you. Yeah. It's when it has bottled up for a while. Sometimes, but most times you just be like, it was not nice instantly. But so those things where you know there's some kind of offense that you cannot give words to. You
Yeah.
cannot say you said this thing wrong. What did I say wrong? But the statement too that some type of offense that you just bottle and you just tweaks our emotions somehow.
Yeah.
She feel no complain about her, but no worry, you go see her for front.
Is it expressions and
You know, and you
everything?
don't want. I don't want to just pause it. No, 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 go back, correct it, correct it. She might be like, but you did, babe, you're doing too much. I know, but somewhere I know that she's appreciative of the fact that I had to correct this thing. You
Yeah.
understand? So
Yeah.
yes, and like you said, me being sounding authoritative, right? Coming from like my own background, yeah. Like right now, we do a lot of questions. For me, that doesn't ordinarily make sense. Yeah, like, please move this thing from here to here. Now, for me, I have said please, yeah. It doesn't change the fact that it's authoritative. So, how do we communicate that? Can you move this thing, or do you think we should move this thing from here to here? Yes, that. Or do you think do you like where we are seated right now? That's me telling her I want us to move, right? So that's our own way of communicating. Let's read. The Bible says, let's reason
Let's
together.
reason together.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's a partnership, so let's reason
So even
together.
even if I'm addressing people outside, yeah, most times it escape when I'm now having to ask to question. Question our approach. I'll be like, okay, what do you think? Can we move outside, or can we sit here, or would you rather submit the documents now, or should I should I call you later? Sometimes it goes well. Some other times, somebody can be like, I don't know. I mean, you're the one to. I'm not, so I'm like, okay, no, no, I'm not talking. I'm like, no. So this is exactly what we're going.
Yeah, the boss.
Let me tell you some of my stuff. I'm like, um, can we call this person to? So the person thinks I need to go and process it, and if I see it as a right thing to do, then I do it. Not that I've.
Oh my
So later I'm like, why have
goodness.
you not done this stuff? We're like, it's just like you gave me authority and now you're taking it back from me. I thought it was left for me. So sometimes I just need to. But
Yeah.
one of the
True.
major things, I don't know if you've noticed, but one of the major things marriage and marrying her has done to me, it has really really reduced my, what I call it, my aggression and agitation to things, right? I'm not as easily pumped as before, right? And before now, I could just get triggered very, very fast. Even the
Yeah.
way I talk right now is a lot more calmer.
Yeah.
You understand?
Actually.
It's a lot more calmer. You understand? So right now, I don't think people can fault mostly fault as okay the way you were sounding or the way you were talking to me. No, no, right now I'm a little bit more calm. And
Yeah.
sometimes when I communicate some things, because it's always everywhere in my space. We have worked together, we're in church together, we're always almost together, right? Apart from your Afia journey.
Okay.
But that one I leave you be now. But then when I talk to some people, but she'll just come and say, no, okay, I think that was a bit rude though. I mean, rude? And I said, okay, what do you want me to do? Do you suggest I go and call the person and correct? And sometimes I did call
Yeah.
and then
So I
correct.
think that's one thing I actually appreciate about you, like the humility to actually go back and tell the person, okay, you know, I apologize for the way I spoke to you, or like, just basically go back to correct the impression that I feel like you must have imprinted on that person.
Now the thing is, now she is more. I don't know whether I would say homely, but now she. I mean, the way. I mean, she has everything almost figured out. Like before now, right? If she's working, maybe she's not in the house. The house should be on its own. I am here right now. My whole attention is here. But
Yeah.
right now, she. I mean, I don't know. I don't know the language, but she manages the
I
house.
try to multitask now.
No, yeah.
Like before now,
You are
I'm
strictly a
not
man
a
before now.
I'm not a multitasker. You know people say women are multitaskers. I'm always
I was
like,
that person.
no, my husband, Jesus Christ, I can't go like sometimes the early stage of our marriage, I used to be like, most times I feel like you are the woman and I'm the man. Because you have the womanly
Yes,
trait.
my husband.
Because you have those womanly trait as society. I think another thing again is society, because at the end of the day, I don't think like, women, a man too can multitask, a woman too can multitask,
No, I
but
actually trained. I told you before that
that was
when I was much
okay
younger, as a
that you
teenager,
trained
when I
yourself
heard
to
that women
multitask.
multitask and men can't multitask, I said no, 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 no. So I started
Training
training myself.
yourself.
But I'm not. Mine is calculative. You understand? It's not as it doesn't come easy as it is for naturally for as it is for a woman. Yeah. For me, I have to set goals and put deadlines and all those things and all those things in my head to make me
Yeah.
keep tabs with them.
Well, anyways, like then I feel like at least you could do that. Then I couldn't. Me, if I'm doing this particular thing, it has to be this thing. Every other thing for me is like a distraction, right? So I have to finish this before doing that. But right now, apart from him saying it, like me, I feel more homely. I feel more like a wife right now. Like
Oh, my
nurturing,
wife, my
caring.
baby.
Those kind of things. Yeah, I feel like I'm actually in that place.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually there right now, Yeah, I'm like, oh my god, like what's my husband going to eat? I'm leaving the house. I'm like, okay, babe, you can have this
See,
and
that
this
was I
and
think I
this.
think that was it first. I think it was the first day when some moments were like, if there's soup in
Yes,
the freezer and there's
Indomie.
indomie, just do anyone you want. I'm like, oh my
The me of before, like I've left.
god! Just I mean, do whatever you please.
Whatever you chose is, but yeah, like and honestly, it was my husband that actually taught me that, to be honest, like the fact that, okay, like it just shows the other person that you are still invested and you care. It's not like you are going to work and then you just wear your clothes and you just leave the house just like that. Like, okay, I mean, it's not like the other person doesn't know that he's supposed to eat, though, But like there's just this thing of okay,
Everything is in the house. Just treat yourself
I'm
something.
leaving, baby, and then there's this in the house. You can actually just make whatever you want. Like it just shows care, kinda.
Mm.
And yeah, I feel like I'm there naturally. I'm just being there, even with my friends. Honestly, right now, I I just see myself like I just care for them in a different way, than I would have before. Cause I'm just in that place where I just feel like, oh my goodness, like I have to care for you, like I have to, nurture you. I have to just, oh my god. I don't know why I'm saying that, but yeah, like, and I think that it's just me embracing my femininity.
Away,
It's just
away.
me embracing my femininity.
Eh?
Whatever.
You say
You get the
what?
point.
You say what?
And I just love it. Like I'm actually in that place. Before now, I didn't used to like being a woman. I just feel like women are so caged in the society. Women are this in society. But right now, like forget society. Like the whole point of being a woman, being very soft,
Very good
nurturing,
man.
and all of that. Yeah, like I just love it. And honestly, I think honestly, babe, to be real, like it actually boils down to having like a good man or having like the right kind of society around you. But since we're talking about marriage now, like it boils down to having a good man, cause
Write it down.
honestly it does. When you have a good man around a man that wants to be a man, you just see yourself, somehow you want to be a woman also.
Mm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I don't know why you're laughing, babe, but yeah. I'm not laughing at you.
We are both laughing. So I think we should just maybe
In the video here.
yes and so like how do you put all those things now? Please follow her. She's putting a lot of work into these things. Please
We were
subscribe.
supposed to talk about like the fact that okay, um,
I said maybe subscribe. They tell me subscribe, follow. I didn't
this
have
is
to
so
say.
confused. Oh my goodness, I don't know
She
what
puts a
we're going to
lot
say
of
again.
work into these things. Like
Yeah, and it's
in
not
the
easy to show up.
yeah,
So
yeah. So the
guys,
best, and I learned that subscription is free, guys. Putting up a thumbs up, dropping a comment is free. Please drop as many comments as you want. Yeah,
yeah, and don't forget
drop
to wish us a happy 1 year
yes, this is the
anniversary.
point where I put my account number. Somebody needs to tell me thank you for taking care of this face your front. Thank you for taking care of this lady. Just drop the message.
Oh my
Send me
goodness.
your account number. I will be in your DM. My
Mm-hmm.
God.
Oh my
My
goodness.
God. My God. Yes, so thank you very much
Anyways,
for
thank
watching.
you.
And
Yeah,
we'll do more of this. Yeah. So just
yeah.
please like, subscribe, and then put the notification. I think I'm going to learn this more than you. Is the notification
Bill.
going on? Yeah, something like that. And just click on it so that when we drop a video, when she drops a video, you'll be the first to know. Cheers,
Yeah.
guys.
Thank you guys. Manage just like this. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.